As long as you keep going, it doesn't matter how slow you are. Nature accomplishes everything without hurrying. Do not treat others badly. If you wouldn't want to be treated that way yourself, the great man is someone who keeps a childlike heart. The government that is too relaxed won't last, and the government that is too strict won't last either. If you remember your mistake, then it matters. Being wrong is not a problem, but not learning from it is another mistake. We need to use what we know and take action. Just being willing to do something is not enough. We need to do it. All fighting involves trickery. Life is like a journey, and the journey itself is home. Everything comes from something, and that something comes from nothing. The mind controls the body. The secrets of the universe can be found in our hearts and minds. Freedom is the most important part of human civilization. People's moral character is the key to a better society. Knowledge is important for human progress. A leader who is good and kind is the best kind of leader. It's better to be a well-fed animal than a hungry person. Studying without thinking is a waste of time. Truth comes from evidence and thinking, not just from who said it. We all need to work on being better people. If something is a white horse, it can't be anything else. If the ruler is good, the people will be good. Wise people like water and are active. Virtuous people like nature and are calm. Leading unprepared people to war is bad. Knowing what you don't know is wise. It's not the size of a state that matters in governing. It's how it's governed. Having clear distinctions is how to make things orderly. Wise people don't always talk. Talkative people aren't always wise. It is better to light one small candle than to curse the darkness. Rewards for good and punishments for bad actions are important for governing. When you go somewhere, do it with your whole heart. The first step is important for any long journey. Love requires you to think of others before yourself. If you only think of yourself, you cannot love others. To be successful, you need to have the will to win, the desire to succeed, and the drive to be your best. Don't resist what happens. Stay focused on what you're doing, and stay calm. This is the ultimate way to be centered. To use laws to govern, not people. If someone makes a mistake and doesn't fix it, they're making another mistake. Everything in the universe is connected, and I am a part of it. The universe is a part of me too. In war, the strategy is to avoid the strong and attack the weak. The ones who speak a lot may not know much. and those who know a lot may not speak much. The strongest person is the one who can control themselves. What distinguishes humans is their heart-mind. A wise person understands the connection between humans and the universe. Education should teach us how to think for ourselves. The best thing in life is to be a good person. A strong country comes from having smart people. Wisdom is more important than having lots of things. Wanting more things will never make us happy. A wise person sees the world clearly and without judgment. We should always question what we believe and search for the truth. Being guided by principles, not desires, is wise. Two opposite ideas can't both be true. When there's order in a nation, there's peace in the world. You can move mountains if you start with small steps. It's better to ask questions and look foolish for a little than to never ask and stay foolish forever. Good rulers lead through their authority. Bad rulers rely on others' authority. Things don't have an essence, just a name. Even bad people can teach us something. The wise ruler values the people. The foolish ruler values his power. In a well-governed state, everyone is subject to the same laws and rules regardless of their status or position. If you want to move a mountain, start by removing small stones. If you understand yourself, you have wisdom. If instructions are not clear and people don't understand orders, then it's the leader's fault. Leading and trained people into war is like throwing them away. To be free, you need to let go of your opinions. When the leader is not strong, their advisors become more powerful. If a person is not serious or sincere, they won't be respected or trusted. If we learn the right way to live early in the day, we can die content at the end of the day. Success comes from taking advantage of opportunities. When one opportunity passes, there may be another waiting for you, but you have to look for it. Life is like a journey, and it can be easier with a good plan. A wise person can organize and bring harmony to society. Being a good person starts with having a good heart and mind. A perfect society lets people follow their happiness. The goal of society is to be good and smart. Being good and kind is the most important part of life. Being happy inside ourselves is more important than being rich. To understand the world, we have to look at it without any preconceived ideas. Moral progress will lead to a peaceful world. different things are not the same. The same things are not different. A wise person wants to be good. A foolish person wants to be rich. Do a job you love, and you'll never have to work hard. Conflict is sometimes necessary for the order. The success of a state depends on the effectiveness of its institutions and the competence of its officials. What matters is not how tall you are, but how confident you stand. Speaking and thinking kindly can create confidence and love. When people are unable to love, they feel hate instead. It's not hard to govern people. Just don't make the noble families angry. Everything in life is temporary, but wise people remain constant. The best laws are those that have unavoidable and immediate consequences. Think about the consequences when you feel angry. The people are like water, and the ruler is like a dam that controls the water. If the ruler is strong, the people will be at peace. The best way to win a war is to defeat the enemy without fighting. True joy is not found in material things, but in having a free spirit. Everything can be beautiful if you look for it. Being silent can make you strong. Justice is the only way to have lasting peace. Asking a question may make you look foolish for a moment, but not asking can make you look foolish for a lifetime. People pay close attention to what is hidden and small, so wise people watch themselves closely when they are alone. It's right to seek justice for wrongs, but being kind to someone who has hurt you will only make things worse. To love someone is to understand their uniqueness. Long wars don't benefit anyone. Wise people can adapt to different situations just as water can fit into any container. There are many ways to reach greatness. Success comes from being prepared beforehand, or else you'll fail. A wise person shares and gives to others, knowing it will benefit themselves. Listen more, talk less, and don't get angry easily. If you seek revenge, you should dig to graves. The true path cannot be described with words. When rewards and punishments are based on law, it makes the people good, not the leader. To plan for the future, learn from the past. Only the very wise and the very foolish refuse to change. Doing good things is easy, but knowing what good things to do is hard. If you don't ask questions, you'll always be ignorant. True happiness comes from helping others, not from possessions. Doing what's important now is better than seeking something far away. When you feel angry, think about what might happen if you act on it. People respect what they know. but they don't realize how much they rely on what they don't know. If you are careful, you will make few mistakes. To be successful, we need a clear idea of what we want, and then we need to work hard and never give up. Birds don't sing because they have answers, but because they have a song to share. If you know how to live with little, you know how to live with everything. If you do good things will happen to you. By letting go of who we are, we can become who we want to be. Leaders need to use both power and kindness. The purpose of education is to teach good moral character, improve society, and strive for excellence. If you want to achieve big things, you must start by taking small steps today. Real knowledge is knowing how much you don't know. When we see good things happening, we should join in. When we hear the truth, we should learn from it. When we know the right way, we should follow it. People can't grow and improve without facing challenges. The ultimate goal of life is to be at peace with the world around us. A wise person is not someone who has given up all desires, but someone who knows how to use them wisely.